What if I told you your low libido might not be hormonal? It might not be stress. It might not even be age. It might be your phone. In 2026, we're more stimulated than any generation in history. Endless scrolling, high-speed gaming, short-form content engineered to hijack your brain. And here's the uncomfortable truth. The same dopamine system that makes you crave likes, levels, and loot boxes is the same system responsible for desire, attraction, and sexual drive. Today we're breaking down how gaming and social media are quietly draining your libido, what's happening inside your brain, and how to reclaim your natural drive. Let's get into it. The digital brain. Drain. Your brain evolved for scarcity. Food was rare. Novelty was rare. Mates were rare. So, when something exciting happened, your brain released dopamine, the chemical of motivation, anticipation, and pursuit. Now, you get 500 microhits of dopamine before breakfast. Endless scroll, infinite content, new video, new meme, new notification. Your brain never gets a break. Every swipe is a slot machine pull. And here's the problem. When novelty becomes constant, your reward system gets overwhelmed. Real life starts to feel slow, quiet, understimulating. Modern games are dopamine delivery machines. Instant rewards, level ups, skins, achievement sounds, competitive spikes. You press a button, reward. You win a match, celebration animation. You grind, progress bar fills. Compare that to real-world effort. Fitness takes months, relationships take vulnerability, career growth, years. Your brain starts asking, why chase something uncertain when I can get guaranteed stimulation in seconds? And that's where the dopamine debt begins. Imagine maxing out a credit card. That's what happens when you overload dopamine daily. Your brain adapts by lowering sensitivity because it assumes this level of stimulation is the new normal. So, when you step into the real world, a conversation feels flat. Romantic tension feels muted. Intimacy feels less exciting. Not because it is, but because your brain recalibrated upward. Now, here's where it gets serious. Libido isn't just about hormones. It's deeply tied to dopamine. Dopamine drives anticipation, pursuit, motivation, sexual desire. If dopamine signaling becomes dysregulated, desire follows. Sexual arousal begins in the brain. Before anything physical happens, your brain has to register something as rewarding. But if your reward system is fried from constant stimulation, it becomes harder to feel excited by one person, in one room, without flashing lights and novelty. Your brain is used to 50 tabs open. Real intimacy is one experience at a time. Social media and online content create artificial intimacy. You can watch attractive people endlessly, scroll through filtered perfection, consume curated fantasy. But here's what that does. It trains your brain to expect constant novelty. Real partners can't compete with algorithmic perfection, and slowly, physical attraction becomes conditional on unrealistic levels of stimulation. That erodes desire over time. There's another layer. When your brain gets used to extreme digital stimulation, real intimacy can feel underwhelming. That mismatch can create anxiety. Why don't I feel more? Why am I not as excited? Is something wrong with me? Anxiety increases cortisol. Cortisol suppresses sexual function. Now you have a feedback loop. Less stimulation to anxiety, to less performance, to more anxiety. And it all started with overstimulation. Let's go deeper. Receptor downregulation. When dopamine is constantly high, your brain protects itself. It reduces dopamine receptors. This is called receptor downregulation. It means you need more stimulation to feel the same pleasure you once felt from less. That applies to gaming, scrolling, food. And yes, sex. Natural pleasures become less impactful. You're not broken, your brain adapted. We also underestimate digital stress, notifications, comparison, social validation loops, competitive gaming. Your nervous system is always slightly activated. Chronic low-level stress increases cortisol. Cortisol suppresses testosterone. Cortisol interferes with arousal. Cortisol reduces desire. You might think you're relaxing, but neurologically, you're not. Occasional overstimulation isn't catastrophic, but years of it, your brain's baseline shifts, motivation drops, desire drops, drive drops. And the scariest part, you may think this is just aging, when in reality, it's desensitization. Here's the good news. Your brain is plastic. It can resensitize, but you have to remove the overload. You don't need to throw your phone away. Start practical. No phone first, 60 minutes after waking. No scrolling before bed. Delete the most addictive apps for 30 days. Turn off non-essential notifications. One gaming session per week instead of daily. Reduce frequency. Create friction. Make stimulation intentional. Dopamine fasting doesn't mean eliminating dopamine. It means eliminating artificial spikes. For 24 hours, no social media, no gaming, no junk food, no short-form content. Just reading, walking, thinking, real conversations. The first few hours feel uncomfortable. That discomfort is your nervous system recalibrating. Over time, normal life starts feeling stimulating again. Desire thrives on eye contact, touch mystery, presence. These can't be replicated by screens. Prioritize deep conversations, shared physical activity. Unstructured time together. When your brain is less overloaded, attraction feels sharper, more organic, more intense. Here's something most people won't tell you. Boredom is powerful. When you allow boredom, your brain searches inward. Creativity increases. Sexual imagination returns. Desire builds naturally. Constant entertainment kills anticipation. And anticipation is the foundation of libido. This isn't anti-technology. It's anti-unconscious consumption. Ask yourself, am I using this tool or is it using me? Build guardrails, scheduled content windows, phone-free zones, device-free dates, tech-free mornings. Make dopamine work for you, not against you. If this video helped you understand what's really happening inside your brain, and you want more science-backed, practical content on performance, psychology, and personal optimization, make sure you subscribe, because in 2026, the biggest health threat isn't what we eat, it's what we consume digitally. And if we don't take control of our dopamine, we lose our drive. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.